dreamt I was in heaven last night and I was talking to God. He sneezed and I didn't know what to say. Always a pleasure having Gene Kelly with us. He's a total performer with impeccable credentials. A dear friend, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gene Kelly.
Thank you, Dean. It's a great pleasure to be here and honor my old friend George Burns, and you know that. But frankly, I am a little surprised that I was invited because, it's not that George and I are feuding, but, well, I'm glad we're not. Particularly after seeing the supernatural things he does in his latest movie, Oh God. I wouldn't want to pick a fight with him for the world, because I don't want it to rain in my room 40 days and 40 nights. A little while back, George was starring in his own television special, and he asked me to be one of his guests. He wanted me to recreate a scene I did in the movie An American in Paris. That's the one where I sang and danced on the banks of the Seine with Leslie Caron. Well, I thought it was a marvelous idea, and I was all for it until George suggested that instead of doing the Gershwin song, I do one of his old tunes, the kind he used to do in vaudeville. And that was the bone of our contention, right? Well, I brought along the lyric to the song George wanted me to do, and I'll let you, the audience, be the judge. I have it right here. This is what George wanted me to sing. When the monkeys do the monkey rag, you think each monkey was on a jag. You laugh until your sides would crack when they curl their tails and wiggle their back. Good song. Well, George, if I'd have sung that to Leslie Caron, I'm afraid she'd have thrown me right into the sand. But tell me the truth, George. Are these things really songs?
Of course. I gotta get up to tell you this.
Or have you been smoking the band on your cigar? I don't know.
Gene, they're good songs, but you can't recite them. So you gotta sing them. Now, here's a great song. If you just recited it, it's nothing. Just did the lyric. But listen to this. When the evening sun was sinking, I've been thinking of my little out cabin home. I was never meant for president, but you can bet I'll be content to stay there never.
George, you're right. You're right. You're right. With a melody, it's a smash.
You know, Gene, when I sang that in vaudeville, people were standing outside the theater.
Too bad none of them went in.
Was Al Jolson the great entertainer?
Oh, he's the greatest.
Well, I gave him this song. Two sweethearts in the country town, the neighbors say, lived happily the whole day long. Until one day Jolie must go away. She went of them what could go, and Jolie loved it.
No wonder he got down on one knee. He was begging you not to make him sing it. And George, you know I truly love you.
You're sweet, Gene, but I'm a little too old for you.